Super Bowl was yesterday, all right? You guys remember that? You guys heard of that thing?
Yeah.
Super Bowl was yesterday. A little known guy known as Justin Timberlake performed halftime. I want to know y'all's thoughts on the Super Bowl halftime. What did you guys think?
Okay, I'll go first since my team won, so I'll go first.
Whoa, this is not about teams. This is about the halftime.
I'm going to go first. I thought it was awful. It was funny because I was going through my Twitter timeline all throughout the performance, and everyone was saying, "Oh, this is the best performance they've had in many years." They were praising Justin Timberlake. I thought that when you signed on to be the performer at the Super Bowl halftime show, you were supposed to like actually sing at said halftime show. I think there might have been 30 seconds during the whole 15-minute performance where words actually came out of his mouth. I don't know what the thing was at the beginning where he started below and then he climbed up those stairs. I wasn't too happy with that. Whoever was mixing the audio, I thought did not do a very good job. The Prince thing that they did, I understand why they went for it. I wasn't the biggest fan. I think if they were going to do it, it could have been carried out a lot better than it was. I normally am not very invested in the halftime show. I'm more interested in the action that's going on the field, and halftime's normally.
But that's not important.
Yeah.
But the halftime show's where it's at.
Well, yeah, okay.
I mean,
this year it was not. I think it was very, very underwhelming. I don't know why people thought that it was good. I was not impressed whatsoever.
Matt, what did you think about the halftime show?
I got many problems with it, Brian. First off, one of his most popular songs, Suit and Tie, right? Mm-hmm. What's the popular lyric? As long as I have my suit and tie. Guy wasn't wearing a suit and tie.
He was wearing jeans, right?
If that's not the definition of fake news, I don't know what is. Man was not wearing a suit and tie.
Yeah.
Picture me as the viewer watching him saying, as long as I got a suit and tie, but I can't picture him in a suit and tie because he's not wearing a suit and tie.
That's a good point.
I feel cheated. And then, get this, when he was walking up the stairs, like into the physical 100 level of the stadium, what is he trying to get his cardio in for the day? Forgot to get his steps on his Fitbit, just running around the place like that? Come on, man. And then he's trying to take a picture with that little kid, right? Did you see that?
Oh, he got memed hard.
No, wait, the kid didn't even know how to take. The kid didn't know what to do. He was just like holding his phone, didn't know how to take a selfie, and
he's jumping around.
Yeah, he's just jumping around because it's probably a blurry picture. As the kid's taking the picture, he's jumping around and talking. You can't get a solid picture like that. Come on, bro.
I had many, many problems with it. The Prince tribute, I love Prince as much as the next guy, you know. But that was not a good way to. First of all, I don't even think he likes Justin Timberlake. Well, liked Justin Timberlake. I should rephrase that. Also, he tried to perform one of his new songs at the beginning of it. Didn't go well. He started at the bottom of this. That was dumb. That was just dumb to me. Then he did Suit and Tie, and he had a marching band in there. I did not like that. It did not sound good to me.
And that band all had suit and ties on. No suit and tie for Timberlake.
So think about it this way. Lady Gaga last year, she did like all these costume changes and stuff. Katy Perry did a whole bunch of costume changes too, and she did it. And yet he can't do like one just to get in a suit and tie. Like, come on.
And the outfit he was in to begin with looked like a ragamuffin.
Yeah.
Like, come on.
I don't understand.
Come on. Did your mom let you walk out of the house like that to go perform at the Super Bowl halftime show dressed like a ragamuffin? Come on.
And then also no Jay-Z. No Jay-Z.
No Jay-Z.
Not even like you couldn't have just like had him over like.
I feel so cheated.
And then not to mention, no NSYNC reunion.
Did not have
no Joey Fatone, no Bye Bye Bye, no Tearing Up My Heart, nothing. I don't even know. Was Tearing Up My Heart NSYNC? Who cares? Doesn't matter. They didn't do it. And instead of ending it, they ended it. They had mirrors, right? They ended, and I thought, oh, that's a decent way to end it, I guess. And then of course he brings out "Can't Stop the Feeling," every middle-aged mom's favorite song of the year. Because like when you look at the people who loved it, it was really a lot of like middle-aged moms. Like my mom liked it. I know a couple other people loved it. They said it was the best halftime show ever. And I think all of us, like younger generation, we were just like, it's not good. It wasn't good to me. It was a disappointment. I mean, like Justin Timberlake. I mean, I don't hate the guy. I never really liked him too much. But I mean, like that was pretty bad. It was not Super Bowl quality. You're gonna have a game like that, which I thought was a pretty decent game, and then you're gonna ruin it with that halftime show.
I think he played it too safe after what happened last time.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about Ryan. Did you have any other?
I will say, like I respected his music prior to the performance. So when I saw that he was gonna be the performer, I was very excited. I thought that we were gonna get a very good halftime show because I thought the past few were a little subpar. and then he does whatever he did on Super Bowl Sunday, and I was left very dissatisfied. I miss the days when they would take actual bands. They had Bruce Springsteen and the E Street Band. They had The Who perform several years ago. Now it's just these single performers, and you kind of brought it up. A lot of times these single performers, they'll bring their friends up, they'll bring other headliners up with them. Timberlake didn't do any of that, and I think that's why it was very underwhelming.
Because, I mean, you have to think, a few years ago they had Bruno Mars. I liked his performance. I like he came out with the drums and stuff. And then for Super Bowl 50, they had Coldplay, Beyonce, and Bruno Mars, which I didn't think it was that great. But, I mean, like, you know, it's better than just having, like, Beyonce by herself. You know, at least you have someone else there, you know? And, like, when Prince did it, he was by himself too, but, I mean, you know, he was out there, he was playing guitar and stuff. When you have just a guy who can sing, it's just kind of like, it's kind of harder. Like, except for Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson did a great job when he did it. But, I mean, like, because he's also a great dancer. Justin Timberlake, he can sing okay. His dancing isn't as good as Michael Jackson's. His main thing was just production value, production of it. He had a marching band, he had fireworks, he had all these mirrors, and then when you flipped him over, there was all these colors. He had all this stuff going on. When, like, some people, all they need to do is just go on the stage and just rock out. You know, that's what I'd rather see that than just see someone walking around through a stadium performing. You know, I mean, sure, he's performing his heart out, I guess, but it's not the same as someone just on there with some drums, a guitar, you know, everything. It's not the same. I don't know how you guys feel. I don't know. Did you guys have any, like, positives maybe from out of that?
The positive was the end of it, so I could get back to actual football.
Okay, and I'm gonna assume it's the same for you.
He played the piano, which was kind of cool.
I don't know if he did, but that's going to wrap it up for the music segment, and we'll be right back on the Triple Scoop. Thank you guys for watching. We'll be back. Cut. Right? Okay.